Just listen to the rhetoric in these two articles. You tell me who you think is going to get the blame.
The Ukrainian plane was shot down from the Russian territory by the Russian jet. It's been reported that some of the shooting by Grad missiles, which of course are much less powerful, nevertheless, this was done from the Russian territory. Again, very hard to confirm these reports. The accusations, denials, fly back and forth. And of course, this blame game is only going to intensify in the hours and probably the days, because investigation is going to take a lot of time.
Well, as you say, Oleg, Ukraine has accused Russia's military of supplying advanced missiles to the rebels. That is likely to be something they will always deny, isn't it?
Yes, and again, a number of theories has been put out. The rebels say that the Ukrainians were alarmed at something large flying there. They have shot it. Both sides go back in history. Now we hear the story, the long and sad story of the Korean jet, which has been shot down by the Soviets. Now, of course, the rebels remember the story of 13-year-old event where the Ukrainian military, by mistake, during maneuvers, shot down a Russian passenger jet flying from Israel to Novosibirsk. At the moment, we should expect these accusations, these rebuffals and new wave of accusations just intensifying over time.
Oleg, many thanks for now.
This is a CBS News special report. I'm Margaret Brennan in New York. There has been a plane crash. A Malaysian jetliner went down today in Ukraine near the border with Russia. Malaysian Air Flight 17 was en route from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur with 295 people on board. We're just getting many of these details. Our Bob Orr has been watching the situation from Washington. Let's go to him now. Bob, what do we know?
Well, Margaret, just a moment ago, Malaysia Airlines confirmed that it's lost contact with the plane, which we believe to be a Boeing 777-200. That's a long-range airplane, exactly like the one that disappeared several months ago coming out of Kuala Lumpur. Our best information is that this is a flight that took off from Amsterdam. We believe it to be Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 with, as you said, 280 passengers, a crew of 15. It was en route to Southeast Asia. When it got over Ukrainian airspace, that's when radar lost track of the airplane. It's a great airplane. It's a workhorse for long flights, in this case from Europe to Southeast Asia. They're used all around the world for those kinds of long flights. This is a highly reliable airplane. We know that Malaysia Air also has had a pretty good track record. The missing airplane notwithstanding, that's a case that's still unsolved. We don't know what happened there, but there's no indication that that even was an accident. That may have been a deliberate act. But this is certainly something that happened very suddenly in an altitude. I would not, in my opinion, suspect the airplane. It's possible you could have some kind of catastrophic breakup, but it sure doesn't look like that with the data points we've amassed so far, Margaret.